Hello students and friends, you all are welcomed to KP classes. In the chapter Impact of the Jets, today's topic is force exerted on fixed curved van. In the last class, we have completed the first part, that is when the jet is striking at the center of the curved van. Today's topic is force exerted on fixed curved van when the jet is striking at one end tangentially and leaves at the other. Let's start now. Please pause the video and note on your copy. Jet strikes the curved van at one end tangentially. That means this is the van, curved van. The jet strikes from one end and leaves at the other. In this case, two cases are arised. First case, when the plate is unsymmetrical, and second one is the when plate is symmetrical. Unsymmetrical, symmetrical means the angle theta and phi. Angle theta is the angle made by the jet in inlet with horizontal. This is the theta. And phi is the angle made by the jet at outlet with horizontal. If this theta and phi are equal, then we can say plates are symmetrical. But when theta is not equal to phi, then we can say the plate is unsymmetrical. Let's start case 1 when plate is unsymmetrical. In this case, as usual, notation say d equal to diameter of the jet, b equal to velocity of the jet, and a equal to cross sectional area of the jet, and rho equal to mass density of the fluid which is striking. Theta equal to angle made by the jet at inlet, and phi is the angle made by the jet at outlet with horizontal. Therefore, force exerted by the jet in the x direction, which is normal formula, as usual formula, mass per second into initial velocity minus final velocity. We are going to consider the force exerted by the jet in x direction. So first of all, in x direction the inlet velocity is v cos theta, and in the x direction outlet velocity is the v cos phi. So Fx equal to mass per second equal to rho av into v1x minus v2x equal to rho av v1x equal to v cos theta minus of minus v cos phi, because it is in the opposite direction of the jet. So v cos theta minus of minus v cos phi, which is equal to Fx equal to rho a v square cos theta plus cos phi. This is the force exerted in x direction. Next, force exerted by the jet perpendicular to the x direction, that is in y direction. Fy equal to rho Fe, which is equal to mass per second, into inlet velocity in y direction minus outlet velocity or final velocity minus in y direction, that is v1y minus v2y. v1y equal to v sin theta and v2y equal to v sin phi. And by taking common of v, Fy equal to rho f square sin theta minus sin phi. These two are the force exerted in x direction and y direction. Here work done equal to 0, because these two plates are fixed plates. That strikes the curved plate which is stationary, and are considering only stationary. So in stationary plate case, no work done will be done. Next, consider case 2 when the plate is symmetrical, that means theta equal to phi. In the similar case, when we replace theta and phi as theta or phi, that will be the force required. In this case, one condition is theta equal to phi. Then Fx, force exerted in the x direction, equal to rho f square cos theta plus cos theta, because phi equal to, in this case phi equal to theta, therefore equal to Fx equal to 2 rho f square cos theta, and Fy equal to, here Fy equal to rho f square sin theta minus sin phi. By replacing theta equal to phi, we can get Fy equal to 0. So when the plate is symmetrical, Fx equal to 2 rho f square cos theta and Fy equal to 0. Next note point, if inlet of fan is parallel to x-axis, when it is an inclined theta to the x-axis, but if the, in this case, if the jet is flowing in the x direction, that is inlet angle equal to theta equal to 0, then Fx equal to, instead of theta we can get 0 degree. Next point, if total angle through which jet is deflected is given instead of inlet and outlet angles. If inlet angle which is theta and outlet angle phi is not given in the question to solve the problems, but one more data is given, angle of deflection is given. See here, angle of deflection equal to 180 degree minus theta plus phi. But in this case, if theta and phi is not given, we should assume that theta equal to phi, that is the case of symmetrical, and angle of deflection equal to 180 degree minus theta plus phi equal to 180 degree minus 2 theta. As a result, 2 theta equal to, let us assume the angle of deflection is alpha, which is may be given as 120 degree or 110 degree, whatever may be. Therefore 2 theta equal to 180 degree minus alpha, from which we can determine theta equal to 90 minus alpha by t, which is equal to phi also. By putting this value, which is alpha is given in the question, then theta is equal to phi, and which is equal to 90 degree minus alpha by 2. By putting the value of theta and phi in the equation, Fx and Fy can be determined. I hope you have understood clearly. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.